Good Wednesday morning to you. Well, I think I need to start going through the garden daily, even like climbing up there and finding what I can, because like I can see there's a giant fruit hanging out under there. But last night we had some of the beans and it looks like I'm picking them too late. The thing is, like, this is overgrown. Can you see any beans? I'll give you a second. I'm looking myself, and it's really hard to see them because so much other stuff is just so overgrown. Then I gotta watch out for the cucumbers and stuff like that. So I think what I gotta do is every morning harvest something. I could start with the lettuce here, at least cutting it down a bit because it's starting to bolt, and I don't want that. And we do like the lettuce, we just haven't had much in the last few days. So it's kind of where we are. Let me set up and start looking for veggies. Okay, this is not such a bad haul. Let's see what we've got. We got a bunch of regular green beans. These are I think the providers. These flatter looking ones came from the, let's make sure I got that in frame, the Scarlet Runner bean. Actually, there's a few more of the beans. There is this just Swiss chard here. I took a couple of leaves off of that because it wasn't looking great. I got some carrots. They're not as big as I would have hoped, so they need to cook for a little bit longer. I've got a number of pieces of the black-seeded Simpson. I basically just cut the tops off, so we'll see how good these are. And then on top of that, I pulled a couple of cucumbers. This one, because it's kind of malformed and it was already yellow, so I wanted to get that. This one, I'm trying to pick them a little bit earlier so they don't turn yellow on me, but it seems like some of them turn yellow anyway. And these are the Boston pickling. The straight eights just aren't quite there yet. So that's not a bad haul. I got some stuff. Oh yeah, and then when I went up above, move that out of the way, I pulled, I had one large branch that was running across over to the plumeria and everything else, and I was afraid that was going to get hurt, so I cut it off, and unfortunately there was a little fruit starting to grow there. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it. I'm not 100% sure what this is, although I did a little reading and found it. I'm hoping that'll come through. If it's five-sided, it's squash. Or all the squashes have. That's something they have in common. The stem is five-sided, not round. So, yeah. Alright, let me go put all this stuff away and we'll see what else we can do today. Okay, since it is Wednesday, we are between morning waterings on Tuesday and Thursday, so the lawn is not wet. And since it's garbage day, but they haven't picked up the green yet, which is unusual because at this point in the morning they've usually got both the green and the black canned general refuse. Anyway, they haven't picked up the green yet, so maybe I can squeeze a little more in there. I've got a lot of overflow, so I'm really kind of waiting for them to actually pick it up so I can transfer the overflow into that can and it'll be full again right away. But yeah, let's just see if we can get the lawn mowed. Well, it's lunchtime. I went a little further than I thought I would. I didn't edge the lawn, but I got over here, I started trimming this tree, and one thing led to another, and I couldn't keep looking at this. So yeah, tried to get some of it cleaned up. I'm probably a little less than halfway. Pulled off a bunch of palm fronds because I don't like them rubbing against the house. I don't think that's good. Plus then it revealed the irises that are sitting underneath that I forgot about. So I probably need to cut off a couple more fronds there. I could probably stand to cut back some on the geraniums, but I also got the bougainvillea trimmed. So all in all, not a bad morning. It's probably like 95 degrees now, so yeah, I think I'm gonna quit for the day. Let's see what tomorrow brings.